I wonder what the saddest Disney movie is.
Okay. Ready?
Are we starting?
All right, guys. Welcome back to the Dink podcast.
It's Dinked now.
Dink. That's
D-
gonna be my new intro.
What would the
Dink
spelling of that
podcast.
be? DINQ?
Dink. DINK.
Oh, okay.
Dink.
Not C.
Huh?
Okay.
Nazi.
Not C.
Nazi. Okay,
Hi guys, it's me, Alex.
And it's me, Joel. Welcome back.
Hmm.
This week it's our third week.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we made it this far.
Dude, yeah, for real. Because
We got double digits in
Dude.
subscribers.
10.
Good milestone. Yeah. Woo.
We did it.
Yeah. We're getting there.
YouTube, we're waiting for the paycheck.
Mm-hmm. We
Better
finna
be
get
soon.
rich. It's gonna get lit.
Yep. I mean, this is what we're here for.
Mm. Not for fun, no.
Not because we're friends and we want to just talk to each other. No.
Because we're greedy and
we
we
need
want.
money.
Yeah. So, we were gonna do Lazaro Logic, but we're gonna have to delay that again until next
Yeah.
week. She's very tired.
Yeah,
She's
she's
a hard
been
worker.
working a lot.
Yeah.
And me and her have been going to the gym
Mhm.
a lot recently. And we've been going 4 days a week for the past month and a half. A little bit over a month and a half. So she's been really tired. She's been really good at it too. She's been self-motivated to do it.
Mhm.
Like a lot of times I want to go, but sometimes I don't want to. But she's like, "Come on, we have to." So
She pushes you. That's
yeah,
good.
so it's really cool. And I'm seeing differences, or at least feeling them. So it's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
You hurting? Are you sore? You get sore?
Yeah. I'm not sore right now. Not really. In my back. Like the only times I'm really thinking about it is because I like playing basketball. So, I try to do like legs and like back and stuff before, like earlier in the week,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't do it. So that by Sunday I can play basketball. And it's been cool. It's been fun.
Nice. Yeah, I don't work out.
Yeah.
You can tell.
You used to a little bit.
No, yeah, I used to. I was like, my New Year's resolution. You know what? Every day I'm go.
I remember you benched with your brother the other day, a while back.
Yeah, but and then I switched my position at work. So I do more heavy lifting than I actually drive now.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like I'm like my
trade-off.
justification is, I kind of
Yeah.
work out and I get paid to work out.
Yeah.
But not really. I just move boxes and bags. I mean, I get my back is killing me sometimes. Like after work, I'll be
Yeah.
like hurting. But I don't know. It's some activity. I do that for like 2 hours.
Yeah, like
So-
me and Lazar got this new job at the restaurant, so we have to walk a bunch. She walks during a shift. I say she because I don't have a tracker. She walks like about
Tractor.
tractor. She walks about like 6 miles or something like that. 4 to 6 miles. So like when we started that job, I stopped gaining weight because I'm real bad at eating. I eat a bunch of
Oh, yeah,
bad
me
food.
too. Mm-hmm.
So I stopped gaining weight, and I was like, that's super cool. And then we started going to the gym, so now I'm losing weight, but also getting stronger. I'm still not eating good, but small steps, baby steps. in the
We're
right
still
direction.
eating chili cheese. What is it called? What did we eat today at the mall? At Los Moles?
Philly cheese.
Philly
steaks?
cheesesteak. We're still eating chili cheese.
Philly.
Philly cheesesteaks. We're still eating Philly. We're eating those sandwiches, and we're not eating the Medicare. What is it?
Oh yeah.
What is it called?
It was like medical food or something like that.
It's like food you get
a
at
new
the hospital.
restaurant. It's a new restaurant that's at the mall, at the Park Place Mall. And when I saw it like through the corner of my eye, I was like, "That's weird. They have a pharmacy here."
That's what it looks like.
It does. It's just like a random a shadow of a tree
Yeah.
as the logo, and then like a plus sign, like a hospital.
It does.
And it's super clean and white,
Yeah.
and they sell Greek food.
It's like apparently it's supposed to be healthy for you. Like it's just green stuff, and
No, there's
They're-
like shawarma stuff. There's like chicken, but it's mostly greens.
I'm sure it's all lean and stuff, like good for you,
Yeah.
but there's like no one there.
Yeah.
And then every other like McDonald's, Kung Fu Panda, like everything, the Philly
Well,
cheesesteaks,
yeah.
had like like a line of
That's
people.
because they made it look too much like a medicine.
It doesn't look appealing.
Uh-uh.
No, it does not. But
No, doesn't look like a restaurant.
we
It
had
looks
boba
like,
tea.
Yeah.
Boba tea, and that I recently just had that for the first time. I think it was like a couple weeks ago, and then had it today, and it's really good.
Dude, yeah. Boba tea is really good.
Recommend. But the one with gobi,
So you either get the blush or the snow bunny.
yeah.
But I like because the blush has strawberry and watermelon
Mhm.
in it,
So good.
and the snow bunny's got like peach, guava, and I forget what the other fruit is. Vanilla something.
Vanilla.
Yeah,
It's white.
yeah.
It was good though. I tasted
It's really good though. I love guava. Like that's like one of my favorite flavors, and I love fruit.
it.
So, but there's like hardly guava anything. There's not much guava
It's
stuff.
not a very popular fruit.
No.
My favorite fruit are grapes. I love grapes.
Dude, grapes are really good. Have you ever had
I
the
like-
frozen?
Frozen grapes, yeah.
I like the pop of them.
Uh-huh.
Like when you bite it into the skin, and the skin just
That's kind of like what the gobi is in the
Yeah.
boba tea. It's so like fun.
yeah, like little slushies and nature slushies.
It's like, yeah. I was gonna say something. Never mind. So yeah, we did that today. It was really good. 10 out of 10 would not recommend Medicare or the restaurant. Health insurance is good for you. I don't know about that. I'm still a child.
Yeah,
What is healthcare? I don't know.
it's gonna suck having to pay for that in a little bit.
Yeah, I'm too baby still.
Yeah, to even think like,
Muy chamaco.
how much is it? Like 120, 150? I don't know.
I still go out and eat a lot
Yeah,
of food. That's all my money just goes to food.
yeah, and guitar stuff.
And music stuff and games, and
Yeah,
I'm such a child. So, all right. So, how about we do some questions?
let's try it.
We
Let's go
got
for it.
some okay, so questions.
Hmm.
So, we got a couple questions. The first one is I didn't write who it was who sent it, but the question is, what would we change about ourselves? Okay, what would we change about ourselves,
What would I change about myself?
if anything? Because I know you're like perfect. But
Yeah, dude.
if you had
Just
to,
like, I'm
come up with
the
something.
greatest thing to ever be made since
pretty close to it, Alex.
sliced bread or something. How does the saying go?
You're like toilet paper.
Yeah, dude. I am like toilet
no, well,
paper.
no, that was a bad example. I'm just saying,
I'm exactly
toilet
like
paper
toilet
is-
paper.
It's very useful.
You use
like
me
you.
and throw me away. I'm kind of stinky.
I
well, what-
just use you to clean up everyone's crap.
What I would change is probably how social I am.
Oh, you want to lower that?
No, I want to make that better. Like for like a lot of things, like when I meet new people, I
okay.
feel like I make a bad first impression.
Mm.
You know, because I've been told that I have kind of an intimidating face when people first meet me.
Yeah, that's true. I was scared of you at first.
So yeah,
You look like a bully.
yeah. I don't know. I don't try to put that out or anything like that.
It's
But
your eyes. It's your sunken eyes.
probably, I just have a mean face.
Mm.
But
But when you smile, you have the nicest face.
thank you,
Aw.
Joe.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love you.
Love you too, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would like to be just a little more outgoing, a little bit better at like talking to people for the first time, you know, like starting conversations. Like if someone knows how to talk, I can be in a conversation with them like all day because I'm good at like reacting, you know, from someone talking to me, but I'm not good at like initiating a conversation unless I'm comfortable with you.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah.
same here.
So probably that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mine's more physical. I just get taller.
Uh,
I'm very short.
how tall are you?
I'm like 5. Let me get my 2-foot ruler out. I'm like 5'5".
Okay. It's like around average. Like
I know, but like in a
Ish.
world full of tall people,
yeah, I mean
well,
I'm
my
kind of tall.
world, I'm around a lot of tall people.
Yeah.
So that's something I wouldn't get made fun of, but it was just kind of like an obvious fact that I was short,
Yeah.
and I've always wanted to be like a little taller.
Yeah.
Just then I think I'd be more comfortable with myself. But it's not like a big problem where it's like it limits my ability to like be social or whatever.
Yeah.
I have no problem talking with people. And recently, like, I've been able to talk to newer people, like people I just met a lot easier.
Yeah.
And that's through like because of like work. I'm forced to talk to people.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, like it's not having conversation. It's just sometimes I have to say like, "How's your day?" You know, like small talk like that. You know,
Yeah,
typical
definitely.
FedEx delivery.
Yeah, because I used to do delivery a long time ago. That was my kind of like my first job. Because my uncle, he owns a rental home. My Theo, he owns a rental home. And so I worked there for a good while, and I was like still very shy and very like I don't talk to anyone kind of person. Like I'm way better now than I used to be like before. I doubt I would have a lot of friends now, or like most of the friends I have now. If I didn't go through that experience of working with my Theo, I probably wouldn't have most of my friends.
Yeah, it helps. It like sometimes the jobs we have just they kind of like force you to be like interactive with people, and
Yeah,
it
definitely.
takes you out of that comfort zone. And so that's kind of like what helped me. Was just like having to like interact with people, and that was like scary for me at first. That was like a big like whether or not I should even take this job just because of the fact that I had to like go out there and drive and
like,
talk
like the first time
to
like
humans.
I was always a second to somebody, so there was always someone that was older with me that he would do most of the talking, and I would just do the lifting of like, all right, I'm just gonna get the couch, put that inside or the bed or whatever. But then after a while, he left, and there was just me. And like I remember the first time, he was like, "All right, you have to go to these houses and ask for our money." And I was just
Wow,
like,
tax collector.
yeah, and I was like, okay.
That's the
And going
worst.
to the houses. I remember going to the first house ever and parking in front of the house and just kind of sitting there thinking for a long time, like, how do I ask for the money? And
You're
then I
like
just started-
thinking in your head,
yeah,
like
just
how
like
to say it.
yeah. And
Thinking
then
of every possible like outcome.
yeah. And then I remember I went to the door, I knock on it, and I'm just waiting, and I'm like having like a cold sweat. And then a person opens the door, and then I'm like, "Hi, from Twister and Tone." And then they start talking in Spanish, and I was like, "Oh man."
I didn't think of this one.
Exactly. So I was like, "Oh shoot, I'm gonna just leave." So I left, and then I went to I did the other ones were fine. They were all in English, and after that, like it broke the ice, and it made it easier to talk
Right.
to them. But I went back to the work, and he's like, "How'd it go?" And I was like, "I brought 4. Like there's 5. I brought 4 of them. The 5th one didn't open the door, so." So I couldn't get the money. Sorry. I went the next day. I got it, but yeah.
It's funny how things like that happen.
Yeah.
Have you ever been yelled at?
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been chased off, but by like some mean dude. Like I would go to this guy's house almost every day, asking for the money, and I would know he's there because his car is parked right outside the
How
door.
annoying.
Yeah, but like if you don't pay, you're the annoying one. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like, I would go all the time and just like knock on the door, leave like little like the pamphlet, the papers that for him to pay, or have their information so he could pay online if he had to. And he just wouldn't open the door. And then one day I guess he just had enough of me going there, and he came out and he was like yelling at me, like calling me this and that, and I was just like, all right, dude, I just need the money because this is my job and you got our stuff. And he was like, he just wasn't having it, so he was like, "You better get off my property, you better get off my property." And so I had to like
Y le pegaste. You punched him in the face.
yeah, dude, to like
Nice.
karate kick, like
Oh, that's so
360
hot.
spin right to his chin,
Oh,
knocked
wow.
out.
Wow.
Went inside, stole his money, or at least the enough what he paid, what he needed to pay. And I
And
left.
you took his girl.
Yeah. Yeah, his little daughter. I took her.
Oh my god. That's kidnapping, Alex.
No. I left. I
It
was
was his
scared. I was really scared. I was like, okay, bye.
I've gotten threatened with a knife
Bro.
when I used to work at Rod Robertson's, the car auction place, because no one brought out his car, and he was out there for an hour and a half, and I was just there at the wrong time, wrong place, wrong time, and he kind of singled me out, and he's like, "Hey, you, where's my?" And he started cussing at me. Where's my car? Like, I don't know. Who are you? And he pulled out a knife, and I just stood there. I was like very scared, honestly, and I couldn't say anything. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I just acted calmly. And when you're in those situations, it's real.
Yeah.
You never expect for that type of stuff to happen to you.
Yeah.
So I was just kind of like, wow. But that was like the only time I've ever been yelled at. Like all the other times, like just.
I have kind of a funny story about something like that. I went with friends to Seattle, and I have a lot of books, all right? I have like around 700 or so books. And we were at a bookstore.
Wow, hot and smart.
And
Wow.
thank you. We were at a bookstore, and I was looking through a bunch of these books, and like my friends were there for a good while, but they left already. And I was like paying for them and like trying to catch up. And I got my books, I went outside, and I was like looking around to see where they were, because it's a different city. I'm not from there, and I didn't want to get lost. And then this guy comes up to me, and he's like, "Hey man, do you want to see something?" And I'm like, no, not right now. I'm busy." And then he's like, "Look at this." And he gets a knife, and he points it at me. And I was just like, "No, man, I'm cool." And I look, and I'm like, "Oh, there they are." Like, I see them going around the corner, and I walk away. Like, no, right now. I walk away, and I turn around. I go I follow them, and they go. They love coffee. To like an unnecessary amount. Like, they're all baristas. Like two of them or three of them are baristas. Two of them.
That was that. Cracking open the cold Red boys.
Two of them are baristas. So we were there for 3 days, and every day we went to like 5 different coffee shops. Ridiculous.
Wow.
Anyways, they went into a coffee shop. I went in and followed them. And I already had coffee that day because we already went to 2 different coffee shops. So I didn't want any more. So I was just there. I sat down. I got a book out so I could look at it. And then I was like, did a guy just try to mug me right now?
And you just casually walked away.
Yeah,
No,
just be like, "I'll mug you." Like, "No, I'm okay right now." And then just walk away and not think about it until way later. I was like, "Oh shoot, I almost got mugged."
Dude, that reminds me of the U of A story with the girl.
Oh yeah.
It reminds me kind of like that. Well, okay, so I went to U of A and I was late for class one day, and I didn't have my phone on me. Well, I think I did. It just had a battery.
Yeah.
And I needed to know the time. So I asked the first person I see, and it was this girl. She was walking by me, and I was like, "Hi, excuse me, do you have the time?" And she looked at me, and she's like, "I'm sorry, I have a boyfriend." And I was like, "Okay, thank you." And I turned around and I stopped, and I was like, "Wait, what just happened? I don't even know the time yet." Like, she probably thought I was
Like,
trying to hit on her, like some weird pickup line.
Like, what would the end of that pickup line be? She's like,
"Hi, do you have the time?" And then
like,
she'd be like, "Yeah,
like,
it's
yeah,
like
it's this way."
4 o'clock.
She's
No,
like-
no, I meant like time.
the time to
to
go
be my
out with me.
That
The time to go on a date.
that's probably what she thought.
Maybe.
I
That
don't know.
sounds really
She was
dumb,
out of my
though.
league though. I was just some nerdy
She
short
must
dude.
have run into like a bunch
Mexican.
of like sucky dudes with that pickup line.
Probably. I don't know. I can't even remember like what she looked like, but yeah, that is just
Or her dad like warned her beforehand. "Babe, like, listen to me. When you're gonna go to college."
Babe? Is this-
No, sorry. I messed up. They're from the South.
my tractor. Get out my tractor.
Like, listen, when you go to college, guys are going to be hitting on you a lot, right?
Right. They're gonna ask
And they're
for the
gonna
time.
It's always gonna start like this. What time is it?
Yeah. And she's like, this is the moment I've been waiting
Just-
for. You took it.
I have a boyfriend. He's my dad.
My daddy says no. And so does my daddy. But yeah, that's what happened. But yeah, so that's what I would change about myself. But so yeah, whoever asked that, thank you. I'm pretty sure that was my cousin. Okay, that's a good question. He's getting better.
Yeah, that was a good one. The last one was hard.
Yeah.
It was too thought provoking, and it went to a serious place that I didn't want to go to.
So the next question is, and I think this is my brother. Is water wet?
Is water wet?
First off, what do you think? And then if I say the opposite, then we can debate. But what do you think?
Well, you seem to have already a set opinion on this.
Yes, I know. I know the
So
truth.
you say yours, and then I'll say what I think, or I'll give you a counter.
Is water wet? No, water's not wet.
Water isn't wet.
No.
Okay, so water is wet then, for me. All right,
I don't know.
I'm picking my side. Water is wet.
Are you just playing devil's advocate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Water's wet.
Well, I'll say my side.
Okay.
Water is not wet.
All right.
For something to be wet, it has to have water on it. Water on water is just water.
So
done.
water's not wet.
No.
Water's wet because water is wet.
Oh, you
Just
know
stuff
what?
with water, make it wet.
Yeah, you're right. Oh man, you know what? You changed my mind forever. I'm done.
Man, I'm so.
I don't know,
good at this.
but do you think water's not wet? Is it? It's not.
I don't really know.
It's not.
I still put a lot of thought into
Water's
it.
okay. Well,
And then we put myself
okay.
thought.
There was one night I thought about this, and that was my conclusion. Water's not wet because water.
Because what is wet? What's just having water
Wet is
on
like
it?
if I were to get in the shower and then come out, I'm wet.
Yeah, but like what
But the water itself isn't wet. It's just water.
is wet just that it has H2O on
What?
it?
What?
Is that what makes it wet?
Water? No, it's being wet is the act of having water on it. Like if I were to dump water on it, the carpet would be wet.
But like,
I don't know how else to
like,
explain it.
Like would it be like this bucket of white paint isn't white paint? It's when you paint something with the white paint is not.
Well, it
that
has
thing is
paint
white.
on it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like it's wet.
The paint is wet?
No,
Sure.
like the paint. The bucket of paint.
Yeah.
The paint inside of it.
Yeah.
Is white.
It is
But it's
white.
like you guys saying, nah, it's not white. But when you paint something else,
No, it is.
That's white
It's
now.
painted on the inside because it has paint already on it.
that's what I mean.
So it's like if you had
is
water
wet
on
then.
it, the bucket inside would be wet. Yeah.
The water inside would be wet too.
Not the water. The water is water. The
That's what I
bucket
mean.
inside is water. Not the bucket.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that.
You're talking about if the water inside the bucket is wet.
No, I'm talking about paint as if it was water.
So water. What? What?
Like,
What? What are you doing, dude?
Listen.
Ah!
What are you
What?
doing?
Really?
There's a bucket of white paint. All right.
Hmm.
Just like there's next to it, the bucket of water. So we can separate these two things right now.
Bucket of water.
Bucket of water, bucket of white paint.
All right.
You get a brush, dip it in the water, you wipe it on something. That thing's wet now, right?
Yes.
You get the bucket, you get another brush, put on white paint. You brush it on something. That thing's white.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The paint inside of the bucket, what color is it?
It's white.
Okay, so that means if the wall's wet, the water inside the bucket, what is it? It's wet.
I see where you're coming from, but no, that's no.
Yes.
No.
How can it make things what it is without being what it is?
Well, water for one is an example. You can make things wet
You just
without
give me
being-
another example besides the one that you're arguing.
I don't know. What? Because you paint it, it's white. But paint is white. It's white paint. But if you
Like I've heard like an argument. Like I was thinking like fire is like fire isn't burnt, but that's a chemical reaction. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Fire burns things like a chemical reaction of the heat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but there's no
not burnt.
chemical reaction of the water. It's just water. It's wet.
Well, it is wet once it touches something else. Then that thing is wet.
Then what is it before?
It's water.
Water doesn't turn wet. Isn't like an atomic like thing. It's just what it is.
But water,
It's just like how oxygen, you don't feel it. It's just oxygen. You know what I mean?
yeah, but
It's like I don't know how else to explain it. Water is wet.
water's not wet.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Oh man. Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. I see where it comes from, but it makes no sense to me. Water's not wet.
Water is wet.
What are you doing, dude? Okay, well, you
All
let us
right.
let us know what
We'll
you
call
think.
this agree to disagree, and yeah.
Yeah. Well, to me, water is not wet. It's like wet is when water is on something. Then that thing is wet.
You're right, Joel. The whole ocean is dry until the fishes
It's not dry
touch it.
either.
The fishes touch it, and then it's wet.
No, yeah, the fishes are wet.
Just the little molecules of water that are touching the fish.
Everything the water touches is
But
wet.
right when the fish passes that molecule, that sucker dry again. Okay, you're not touching the fish.
If you stand on your tiptoes for 24 hours, will you be 6 feet tall?
I'm already 6 feet tall.
So if you stand on your tippy toes for 24 hours, will you be 7 feet tall?
No,
Who asked that one?
I have no idea.
It sounds like a Claudia question to me. Why does it feel wrong to
Is he
suck on
shorter?
prostate? No, because he asks, funny questions like that.
I guess so. I don't know what that's.
It might have been. I have all the questions on on my notes on my phone. So
Oh,
yeah. No, there's no more questions. No more questions.
okay.
Okay. So let's move on. So yeah, unfortunately, no Lazar Logic. I had a good question for her, but
What was the question?
no.
Oh, okay. We'll save it
We'll
for
save
later.
it. Have you read so when you're on YouTube and it's like loading, you have
Mhm.
bad internet and you're just
Yeah.
waiting and waiting. Sometimes it loads the comments before the actual video.
Yeah.
And I found one a while ago of someone who put a comment, and I'll just let you read it because I saved it in my notes because I thought it was the funniest thing. Okay, let me find it. Here we go. So,
Video was too long. Halfway through it, I got hungry, so I left it playing and went to the kitchen to fix myself a sandwich. But then I found out that I'm out of mayonnaise, so I went to a store. There I saw the most beautiful woman I have ever seen in my whole life. But I'm really a shy person, so I took up a 3-year personality development course so I can introduce myself. She was very friendly and all, but unfortunately, she has a boyfriend. So I said, all good, I'm a mature person. I want the best for her, and I harbor no illusion that I am the best person for her. And she seems happy with her boyfriend. So I did not bother her anymore. But we kept in touch, and we became friends, and I got over my crush on her. Then she broke up with her boyfriend. We drank some alcohol because of it. I told her she'll be fine, and I wished her well. I still think she's the most beautiful woman in the world, but like I said, I'm over my crush on her. I was like 5 years already when I first saw her. Wait, what? It was like 5 years already. Okay. When I first saw her. Besides, I am quite happy with the friendship I developed with her. It was more important than a crush, so we kept hanging out, drinking, having coffee, and all. I had a girlfriend. She started dating other guys. Wait, what? Hold up.
Hold up.
I had a
Wait.
girlfriend. She started dating other guys. My girlfriend wants to live some other life without me in it. So I said, okay, I want the best for you and I want you to pursue your happiness. My lady friend and I drank alcohol about it, and she gave me the same advice I gave her when she was in that position. And I became okay with the breakup immediately. But we were really drunk, so she spent the night in my apartment. I only have one bed, so you know what that means. She took the bed and I slept on the couch. But on the couch I really can't sleep. Something was bothering me. So I tossed and turned for about 3 hours, then I finally can't take it anymore. I stood up and went straight to my room where she's sleeping. I approached the bed, gently sat on it, and reached for her shoulder to pull her closer to me. She stirred and woke up. She asked what's up. I told her, the first time I saw you, I was watching a video and left it playing to get myself a sandwich. Then went to the store to get some mayo. Then got distracted by life that I forgot to finish the video. She said, you know what? I've been wondering about a weird noise in the night drawer. So we opened that drawer, and lo and behold, there's my phone, and this video still has 2 minutes of playtime on it.
Yeah, all
That's
that.
ridiculous.
It's a pretty good comment.
It is.
Needless to say, it was a top liked.
I'm not throwing a phone to you.
I just thought it was really cute.
That was funny.
Yeah. So actually, something happened at work recently. Okay, so my job, or the people at my job, they hired this new guy, and his name is Jackie, and we need new handlers to unload the trucks and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is what I was doing, and I need help because sometimes I'm the only person there, unloading a bunch of trucks, and I need help, right?
Yeah.
So they finally hired someone, and his name is Jackie, or Jack. We call him Jackie.
Jan.
Which is cool. I got to meet him and everything. He seems really nice. He's also 70 years old.
Can't lift anything.
I was worried that he, how, to all you old people, not to be mean, but how he's really old. How he's gonna break a bone or something.
Yeah.
These boxes are heavy.
Yeah.
And I was like, you guys couldn't hire someone a little more capable,
Yeah.
But I'm like, all right, I'll give him benefit of the doubt. Maybe he was an Olympic wrestler or something. He's got some strength to him. So the first day was on this past Monday, and we're unloading and stuff. And he's one of those people that's very he wants to work,
Yeah.
So he's always finding something to do or helping people, which is
Yeah.
cool. Cusses like a sailor, but he's really cool. Or at least I thought he was. Until the very last truck, it's just me and him and some other guy, and we're unloading, and he's talking, he's blabbering on about old people stuff. At least he wasn't in the war, because then he'd be like, "Oh, well, I was in the war." But he was just talking the whole time, and then at the end of it, we got done, and he went up to me. I was getting off the truck, and he was just kind of standing there, and I went to get off the truck. And as I was stepping off, he stopped me, and he put his fist right here, right in my groin area. Okay, but slowly. He didn't punch me or anything. He just kind of positioned his arm there, and I stopped, and I looked at him. And my friend, his name is Alex too. I looked at him, and he looked at me. And then he grabbed my shirt and then started wiping blood off his forearm with my shirt.
What?
He went like this and just went, and he's like, I gotta get my blood off.
That was it?
Yeah, and he walked away, and I just stood there, and I see my other friend Ray kind of in the distance, and he was looking at me and then I looked at him and I looked at my friend Alex, and he's like, and everyone's looking at each other what the heck just happened?
That's so weird.
The old guy walked away, and then after that, I knew this guy was gonna be something else. And then the next day he got mad because like the belt kept stopping. And where the packages we put, it just stopped, and so we couldn't do anything. So he hates just standing around not doing anything.
Yeah.
He hates it, and he's cussing like super loudly, like, move the belt. You guys are right. He's yelling at like just anyone who's gonna hear him, and I'm just standing there with my arms crossed, like, oh, please shut up already. And then my manager comes over. He's like, hey, you need to calm down. Like, and he yells at him, and they're getting in like a bickering fight, and Jackie's just weird. He's really weird.
You didn't get fired?
So, no.
Oh.
No.
That means I could work there now. I could do whatever I want.
No, yeah. Everyone cusses over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone yells. Everyone gets mad. But that's because it's like a very fast-paced area. Like, we just have to get it done.
Wipe my blood on all my coworkers'
Yeah, you can.
shirts.
Dude, I could have gotten like AIDS
or something.
on my shirt.
Black plague.
Or I could have turned into a zombie. If he was a zombie, dude, he's close to it.
Whoa.
He doesn't look that bad. No, he looks pretty. He looks pretty good. I don't know how old he is, but he's definitely on one of the older guys.
Older side.
We used to make fun of this one guy because he was old. He's old. Like, it's just a bunch of like 20-year-olds pretty much.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of me and yous in that area. So it's a fun time. But there's one old guy, and now he's not the oldest, so he kind of lost that title.
The thing that made you special.
Yeah. Now he's just some guy working there. Yeah. I forget what's his name. Whatever his name is, who cares? I don't even know. See, I forgot him already. It's all about Jackie now. Yeah, it's not. It's gonna be weird now. I don't look forward to unloading trucks with him.
Next time you bleed, you're gonna do it on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna wipe it on his face though. I gotta wipe it, old man. Did you know it takes 42 folds of paper to reach the moon? If you had a piece of paper that big and you folded it 42 times, it'd be as tall as the Earth to the moon.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah, because it'd be thick.
Yeah. All right, that makes more sense. It would be really skinny and small.
But imagine if theoretically you had a paper the size of like the universe or something. And you folded it 42 times.
Probably reach.
Well, I guess not.
Away.
No, that wouldn't make sense.
No, it's a normal size paper.
It would reach the moon without folding.
It's a galaxy size paper. Yeah. I can reach both sides of the galaxy with no folds.
It goes from Africa to America. Wow. No, like, yeah, normal size piece of paper. Normal size piece of
paper for 42
like
folds.
We can't. I think the world record is like, I don't know. No, it's like. Like 12 times, maybe? I don't know.
I can fold the paper more than 12 times.
But they say, like, if you can't fold it more than 7 times.
But are they meaning
on a standard paper?
Are they meaning like side to side, like in half?
Like in half, folding it in half every time.
Okay. No, I can't do that more than whatever. I was like, I could definitely fold the paper more than 12 times.
Like, if you just think about it, like, that's like pretty crazy, right? But it's also exponential. Yeah. So you have 100 foot tall paper, then it's just you fold it once and now it's 200 and it's like that.
Yeah,
it's crazy. But it's like from a piece of paper that's like maybe like hair thick, maybe. I don't know how thick papers are. I don't work at Dunder Mifflin. That'd be cool though. That'd be cool to work at the
I have one of their hats from that. It says Dunder Mifflin, but it looks like one of those, what's it called, MAGA.
Make America great again?
Yeah, MAGA hats.
Oh.
It's like red and it has white writing on it. So I was like, my mom got it for me for Christmas, and I love it. It's a great hat, you know. But I'm like, oh, I can't wear this anywhere. But thank you, Mom. I really do like it.
I have here written, and you know, like throughout the week, I have points that I want to bring up during the podcast, and I have. How do fish sleep? They go home.
Is that a joke?
I think.
Is it a joke?
I have it written here.
I was going to answer it.
How do fish sleep?
Because I have no idea, so I would make it up. So
which I'm pretty sure it was funny at the time, but now it just seems kind of silly.
But you wrote that down yourself?
Yeah, I wrote it down.
Like a joke.
Wow.
Why do fish
I am so
where do fish
lonely.
sleep? What did you say? Where or why?
Where do fish sleep? They go home to sleep. I don't know. I can't see how that could be funny. Maybe I was tired. Whatever
I was
it
wondering
is.
how do fish sleep? You know?
How do
'Cause
fish sleep?
I've never seen a sleeping fish.
Right. Do they like just float? Or
Well, don't they need to move to like?
do they ever sleep?
Or is that just sharks?
Whoa.
Because they need like their gills have to get water pushed through them. I think it's just sharks though. Because fish got lips, so they can be like
Boop.
and like just swallow
They gotta
water,
kiss.
but sharks can't swallow
That
water.
sucks. Fish can't kiss,
I'm sure they can.
but they don't find enjoyment in it.
That's true.
Do they know what kissing is?
I'm sure they've done it like
Like
a few
the
times on accident.
I've seen dogs
They
kiss.
they just
On
run
accident.
into each other, boom, and they're like, and then none of them are happy
start
about it.
Start liking each
They're
other.
indifferent.
The other shark, the lady shark, gets jealous over there.
Sharks don't kiss. Their nose is too big.
By the way, Adrian also told me that you're not following him on Instagram.
I'm not.
No, so he's mad at you.
Oh, dude, I'll follow him right now. Well, I have my phone right now, but
That's
I'll
true.
follow him when I get my
When
phone.
you get your phone, follow him.
Yeah.
I have a pretty cool game here.
All right.
It's an exercise, I guess you could say.
Like one of those. What's it called? Improvising.
Yeah.
I want to do that someday. An improvisation
We're about to do it then.
class. Improvisation.
Yes.
There we go. Thank you.
Okay, ready? Here it is. We're gonna have a conversation,
Okay.
but and it's pretty cool because I saw this on Victorious, the show.
Okay.
But we're gonna have a conversation, and every sentence we're gonna alternate sentences. Each one starts with a letter of the alphabet, and then you go to the next one. So we go in
Okay.
alphabetical order.
Okay.
Okay. So
There's not going to be like a scene set or nothing like that. It's like
yeah, we can.
We're walking
Yeah, it'd be
into
easier.
a murder, and I'm a detective, and
okay, let's do that. Okay, let's.
oh, that's we're
let's
going
do
with
it.
that one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yep. We're going to a murder. We're detectives. All right. Looks like we have a murder.
Bam. That sucks.
Cool. Well, let's turn this body over and see what we got.
Dude, this body doesn't have a front. What?
Ew.
Freaking weird, man.
Good Lord.
How did someone do this? That's crazy.
I don't know, but it looks like they took the face off.
Just our luck. It must have been the face bandit.
What starts with K? Kraft macaroni and cheese. Look, it's evidence. Oh wait, I kind of did look. Sorry, go ahead.
You did. I'll go to M. Ooh, that's hard. My gosh. How did you see that way inside the kitchen?
No, I didn't. I'm hungry.
Oh, Joel.
Please, let's leave this murder scene because I'm hungry. It's dead anyway.
Quiet. I think I heard someone.
Really?
Shh. I think I heard someone.
'Tis the face murderer bandit. PQRST.
Under the floorboard. He might be under the floorboard.
Victoria, it's her. I know her.
What is she doing here still?
X-rated videos.
You know what we should do? should murder her. Arrest.
Zoinks!
Do we start the beginning again?
No,
What do we-
restart. This is a bad one. It's so bad. Oh, my cheeks hurt. I was smiling that whole time. It's funny because I don't know my ABCs by memory.
Me neither.
I have to
I have
say
to be like, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H,
Give us another one. Give
Another
us a
setting?
scenario, engineer.
like two zookeepers at the zoo, and something happens.
Zookeeper. Let's do another one. Traveling a space. Okay, we're astronauts. Okay, you start. Oh wait, I started now because we switched midway. I'll just start again.
Okay.
Alex, look, there's a planet.
I can't think of anything. Wait.
Alex, look, there's a planet.
Be careful. I see life forms coming this way.
Could they be aliens?
Duh. We're on a different planet.
Extra, extra. No,
Evil.
evil aliens.
Fudge. We got to figure out what we're gonna do here. We have no weapons.
Garage. There's some in the garage. Wait, no. Our spaceship has a garage. Okay, garage. Our weapons are in the garage.
How? What? Why would we have a garage on a spaceship? Did you?
I had it custom made.
Okay, just in case we needed to park the spaceship somewhere.
No, wait, I do.
What letter are we on?
K L. You're at L.
All right. Oh no, I messed up. Let me,
Restart. No, just go ahead.
let me see. Let me see. Let me see if I can talk to them. I'll go on the intercoms. Well, you go on the intercoms. You go first.
Boop boop. Martians. Hello. We come in peace.
No, we don't. We're gonna kill you guys, sucker.
Oh no, Alex, what did you just do?
Please, Joel. We're humans. They're like the strongest race in the galaxy, man. We got like feet and hands and stuff.
Quiet. I think they're on the spaceship.
I'm trying to think of where to start with R.
Racist.
Ruh-roh.
Stop it. I know what to do.
Tell them we're not here.
No.
Violently use the restroom instead, so that they'll be scared away by the smell.
Where should I do it? Here?
You know me so well. That's exactly where you should do it.
Dude, X.
Oh, crap. Xylophone, you know me so well.
Yuck. Zebra. Oh, man.
We're not really good at this. Not yet. These are practice runs.
Yeah, we got to do improv time.
Improv time.
That's going to be a new section.
All right.
This is just the start
Next
of it.
time, there's I like watching Whose Line Is It Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
and they do a thing where it's just questions. So they give a scenario, and then they can only like every sentence they speak has to be in a question,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
it's really fun. And I guess this concludes our podcast today.
I like this one.
Yeah, this was pretty fun.
We got to keep the energy going.
Yeah.
I like this one.
I try to be more upbeat on this one because I usually have like a monotone voice. Bueller. You know?
Yeah.
So I try to be more animated while I talk. Make it more interesting. Or something like that.
Other than that, anything else, Alex?
No, just everyone be safe. Do the right thing. I don't know what that is, but
Cool.
eat ice cream.
All right. This is Joel.
This is Alex.
And the Dink Podcast.
Yeah, I guess is what we're called now.
Okay. Bye, Dini and audience.
Bye, Mom.